Well,
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Stories from the Unbound Shores. We last left off with our split party of Eskel, Tom, and their new friend, the drow, recently named Frederick, having been um, attacked by a harpy, which they dealt with.
don't forget
Well,
Thenon.
oh, and then on, sorry. I said Thomas, didn't I?
Well, you said Tom, which is the name of the NPC.
Yeah, possibly.
And my name isn't Tom.
Yes, I know. Sorry. I guess I might have just forgot you. Moving on.
Shots fired.
On the other side, we had Al, Lady Amelie, with us Lisa, and Dirk, all dealing with a manticore over at Morgoth's Wayside. The inn near the crossroads. That's relatively close to the Isle of Heaven. And it was discovered that there may in fact be a second manticore to deal with somewhere in the vicinity. And it was agreed that the party would go and deal with it while Wolgroff would, basically cover the stay and food, along with trying to skin the current manticore to the detest of one of the players. Have I missed anything important?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so either, to be completely honest.
I'm missing Thenon's character marker on our map.
I can see it. It's right below you.
Is it under the horse?
Not on my screen, but I can't seem to select it, so let me move the horse.
It was
see it
below
now?
the horse.
Weird. It was below the horse.
Thenon, you got fed on by a horse. Are you okay?
Where did Thenon
Eh.
go?
Okay,
Oh, he's under the horse again.
Advance.
That's their darn slippery saddle.
Send that horse to the back. Send the horse to the front, I guess.
Well, I thought I had selected Thenon's token. I was just trying to move his to the front.
There we go. I found Thenon.
Yeah, and we have
All right.
Group Eskel at the beginning of the bridge to the Isle of Heaven.
You're playing tour guide.
I am playing tour guide.
Indeed, and I
rolled
forgot
a
to write up
history.
details like a chump. So instead, you can ask questions, and I will do my best to answer them.
So I've already explained, like, how old the bridge is, and how it was constructed, and who decorated it. So, how long is the bridge? How long does it take us to cross this? Is it like an impressively long crossing, or is it not?
It is a incredibly impressively long crossing. Like, there isn't a way this could have been made by standard means.
Is it a causeway-style bridge? Like, are there pilings that go down into the water at regular intervals, or is it just, like, a flat plain that extends from one landmass to the other over the water with no support in between?
Well, I'd like for it to be more impressive and be with no support in between,
It
but
could
the
be
way
magic.
it could be, but the way I've described it being made would require it to have the pylons, because I said using fabricate and wall of stone, which both require physical supports.
Okay. Well, but they can still all be really impressive pilings.
Yes. Because trying to get something that far down to the water would also not be particularly common. Like,
Cool.
this is not something you'll see anywhere else in the world.
How deep does this channel between mainland and the Isle of Heaven get? Does anyone know?
I
I mean,
don't
somebody must know because they built the pilings, and those have to go down to the bottom.
Yeah, they have. There are people with estimates, but nobody has an exact number.
Mhm.
It's not like they don't have like a good underwater measuring tool.
That's fine.
Although I'm sure if someone brings up the question to the Templar Bayon, somebody will ask the question at some point and figure out a way to figure it out.
You might not know, but even back then they did have good underwater measuring tools called plumb lines, which were ropes with knots tied in them with a piece of lead tied to the end that they would drop into the water and see how many knots went over before it hit the ground at the bottom and stop sinking. They could take what they called taking fathoms.
All right. Then I'll phrase it a different way. You specifically are not aware of the depth, but somebody must.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps it's on record at the Temple of Ion.
Is there cool natural wildlife that I can see from this bridge that I might know about, like ocean life or anything like that? Do we see dolphins or anything cool like that?
You would see some dolphins and things. There also tends to be a bit of fog near the Isle of Heaven side of the bridge. For some reason, there's just like no one seems to ever know why, but there's almost always some amount of fog over there. You don't know if it's just a natural phenomenon or if something's actually making it.
And the gods' temples don't have an explanation for it either?
Not offhand, although Ion's looked into it once or twice.
Okay.
However, fog is not on the top of their to find out list, but it is something that they've looked into, just not successfully.
Maybe the Temple of Melara will have more luck.
Believe that's the one temple not on the Isle of Heaven, as it is a god that has a rather large hatred of cities.
Not a fan.
So that's the one non-evil god you cannot find on the Isle of Heaven, but there's bound to be a shrine somewhere nearby, perhaps in the woods.
Okay. So I think the last question I have is, how long will the crossing take?
About an hour.
Oh, that's much shorter than I expected. That's like... We're walking the horse, so that's like 3 miles.
Perhaps I have my scale a little off. I might come back to you with a different number
That's
at
fine.
a future point. But
Just remember that people
will
walk about 3 miles an hour. Is it ever... I have one more question, actually. Is it ever very dangerous? Or is this bridge patrolled or guarded, or do people just stay away from it?
It's generally not dangerous, but it's been known that the occasional sea creature might, dinosaurs basically might poke their head out of the water and try and snatch some food off of passers, snatch either food off of passers
or snatch passers-by.
Yeah.
Are we gonna release the Kraken?
Well, like I was about to say, there's never been sightings of anything particularly dangerous like a Kraken or anything that couldn't be, outrun or bartered with.
Let's not relive our Sea of Thieves experience, Tristan.
Unleash the Kraken.
No, thank you.
Unleash the Kraken.
If you're looking for dangerous waters, you'll find those more out in the eastern side of the world, which is why most trade gets redirected to Steelport.
Yeah, I'm not looking for dangerous water so much as I'm understanding what exactly I can be telling my charges about. And also if I know that there's anything to be on the lookout for in case we're not, in fact, safe yet.
Yeah, there would be a few patrols that don't go to the end of the bridge, but enough to where they could be, about halfway through it. They want to see enemies approaching so that they can have this thing locked down as a proper choke point.
So, Thomas, I am explaining all of these interesting sightseeing facts and, natural phenomena and the creation of this bridge to you and to Tom, and then I'm translating it into Undercommon for Frederick.
Okay.
I don't know if you had any questions about the area that you would be able to ask me, and I could ask the DM if my character knows the answer.
It's all just open water. It's not. It's like just a bridge that spans.
It's like the English Channel. It's like a big bridge that spans the English Channel, basically.
Yeah, like there are no small islands that it connects up to for support or.
Correct. It's almost as if it was carved out of the land itself.
Mm-hmm. And he's told me how long it is?
I know it will take us at least an hour to cross.
That's a long bridge.
At least 3 miles long, maybe more. I would...
You said how old it is?
Question. I do believe I mentioned it, but I don't remember, so DM, do I know?
Let me think. Let me go look at the world date real quick so I can try and spitball some lore here.
Okay. I recall it being at least several hundred years old.
I don't remember if I gave you a date or not. So I will try to give you one now for sure. Like this thing is pretty much as old as the island itself.
Mm-hmm. Is the island a natural formation or was it man-made?
Is that something you would have pursued to know, or is...
It's a fun fact that I feel like people who live there might talk about.
I believe...
But if I don't know, then I don't know.
Well, you probably know. Let's get just a simple history check made.
Okay, I'll check history. Ugh, I can open my dice box.
I won't make it too hard because you probably know, but I'll leave the off chance that you don't know.
Alrighty. I can always roll a 1.
Indeed.
Who feels like they won't roll a 1? I haven't rolled you in a while. Maybe you won't roll a 1. You rolled a 16. What's the total on that?
It is a man-made island.
Oh, neat.
So,
That's a big island.
yes.
It's got one city on it, basically. It's not... It's a big island, but it's not like a continent or anything like that.
You know, it's
Oh,
like,
looking
by
at the map,
comparison...
it's about 7 miles long.
It's like if somebody man-made
Yeah.
Manhattan.
It's big, but it's got nothing on, like, the next biggest island, which is, Stonefell.
Alright, so did you
Really?
want us to cross this bridge, or did you want to go to the other group now that we've got the setup?
I want to give you a date, and then I'll probably go to the other group.
Okay.
I would say the bridge is about 2,000 years old.
It's a good bridge.
2,000 and change. It was made for the basically for the 9,000 year mark of the world, kind of as a celebration of things, making this place more accessible to everyone else, and not having to make the trip by boat.
Ah. 2,000-year-old bridge, 2,000-year-old island, man-made. Followers of the gods are impressive people.
What's the upkeep on this?
I didn't. I personally didn't catch that.
What's the upkeep on a 3-mile long bridge?
Well, since it was constructed magically, I have no idea.
Yes. Well, actually, you can have some idea if you want to roll either history or religion for this one.
I'm probably better at religion than history. Let's find out what this die. This die wants to roll a 17. Oh, dice on fire today. With religion, that's an 18.
Alright. Then you know that since it was made in part by a cleric of Arathis, that their creations, especially those made for support of like cities or city infrastructure, are specific to not withered, it's just specifically just time. Like they can be beaten apart, but time does not make them rot, as his creations are meant to stay.
Her. Arathis is a female.
My bad. Now I know something else. So her creations.
Awesome. So, I convey that to Thenon. I say, well, since it was created by a cleric of Arathis, and her creations don't weather over time, very little, actually. Just the upkeep of any material removed by, marching horses and soldiers over it. Or if it were to become damaged in an attack. But other than that, nothing.
Alright, and with that, I'll jump back over to Team Manticore. So, last I knew, Lady Amelie was off getting a bath or something, and Vasilisa
Packing
was
my things.
packing. Right. Vasilisa was up in the rooms packing, I believe, as well.
Mm-hmm. Packing the rest of the team stuff up.
And then what were Dirk and Al doing? I don't remember.
I remember you ended up having me make a con save, and I did not succeed.
Right, you were puking all over the Manticore.
I tried getting away, but
Gonna ruin the fur.
you know what? The fur can be fucking washed.
He didn't shoot. I mean, sorry, you didn't throw up on it. Remember, you threw up on some of the tail spikes.
Oh yes, that's right. Because you mentioned I would only end up getting 5 instead of the 8,
Yeah.
and I was
Unless, of course,
doing
you want to pick through your own vomit.
no thanks. I'm good.
Alright, that's what I thought. So you could have had that accomplished.
Wonderful.
What of you, Dirk?
I am going to be asking someone for help to get into my armor. And I am constructing a sending that I am going to send at Askel. So give me a moment to actually figure that out.
Alright. Does anyone else have something they need to do? Or do I or just waiting on the sending?
Al would go ahead, Sam.
I also conveyed to people the nature of the agreement with Woolgriff. I think that's his name? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool, I remembered. Doug definitely remembered.
Al would ask for a reminder. Well, Ash is asking for a reminder what this entails. Al probably would know.
He was going to skin the creature, and we had food. Were the rooms included, or was it just food? I don't remember.
Bill.
I said at the start of the session that it was rooms and food, so regardless of what the old deal was, I'll say it's rooms and food.
Okay. are paid for while we're here for services rendered.
Damn it.
Okay.
Hold on.
This is another place.
Always like go and search for I'm like, where is the darn mute the transmission? And I can never find it in time. So, all right, we're good.
Cat. You're in the way. Cool.
While since police siren has gone by.
Al, after collecting the tail spikes, would probably go up to the room / wherever Lady Amelie is. I believe she's in her own room packing, correct?
I sure am.
Okay.
All right.
And she'd inform Lady Amelie first, and then inform Vaz. But beforehand, she'd also end up probably offering to Dirk to help him get into his armor.
All right.
Because
Doing
that's
that in the room?
important. Huh?
Would you guys be doing that in the room, or?
I assume so.
Yes, that is where my armor is.
All right, then I'll move you all up there.
Cool, I can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone.
Rude.
Rude. Excuse you, sir.
Why are you assaulting birds? How dare you?
I'm not, though.
Poor birdie, you'll be missed.
Y'all are mean.
Yes.
You are.
I did...
Those poor
Expressions,
birds.
people! Expressions!
Just remembering that PETA commercial. You know, in the arms.
Stop! You're gonna make me fucking cry, Nicole!
That one's not PETA. That one's
Is it not?
the
That's,
ASPCA.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
ASPCA.
The less shit company.
One of the letter companies.
Time to make some alphabet soup.
It's a lot of letters.
Too many letters. Letters that don't form a word.
You know, write a strongly worded letter to the editor.
Okay.
Alright.
It's 23 words.
Alright.
I posted it in chat because I convey this message to the group at large before sending it along, so that everyone knows what I am saying. If anyone had a desire for the message to be different, let me know, and we can come up with a different one, but that's the one that Dirk intends to send.
Sending to Haskell. Manticore Guild mentioned a her, presumably mate. We have a heading on it. Plan to go and hunt it down, so no new problem.
I feel like that works and gets the point across.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Nicole asked a very legitimate question.
Oh, yes.
Hey guys,
Okay.
remember that time I yeeted one of the sending stones?
Yeah, you yelled it right
Yeah.
into my face.
As I said,
Back
at
of
the
your
ti-
head.
Should have caught it.
as I said at the time, the crack is currently small enough that it won't affect the stones. However, further damage may cause it to be a problem.
Boo.
Alright, let me quickly. Each word has 25% chance of being dropped individually. That's so many rolls, Sam! That's so many rolls!
Manticore mentioned her, mate.
Mate? Question mark? No, don't mate with the Manticore. Don't do it. Alright, I'm gonna
Don't do
send one
it.
back.
For some great misunderstandings.
Oh my god.
Or just
It would be possible.
That would be
I love it.
great.
Actually, no,
The word
Manticore.
problem.
Nothing. Problem.
A long pause.
That's a long fucking pause, guys.
The worst part is there wouldn't be a pause. It's just Manticore problem.
Oh my god.
Are we sure we don't want the sending stones to be slightly fucked up? I feel like for
Kill
story, it would be
problem.
hysterical.
They might be over time, but for now, I don't want you to lose the magic item I gave you, like, on the first use. That just kills me.
Every subsequent use has a % chance to break it more, leading to each word as a 25% chance of being dropped individually.
Alright, while this gets typed up, I apparently have a birthday visitor that I need to go say hi to for the moment. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. If you need a snack or a bathroom, now's the time.
Cool.
That's gross, cat. You're gross.
That would mean to
Potion. There's a potion.
He's
that,
licking my furry blanket.
Yeah, he likes to lick furry blankets.
That's gross.
That's okay.
He's a cat. What do you want from him?
Oh yeah.
He's a baby.
Dude, that's gross.
Kyla, he's licked almost every single blanket in this house.
That's disturbing, actually.
I'm just gonna keep knitting.
Like,
and
it's a
letting him
kitten
do-
thing.
I'm gonna laugh if he trots on over and licks your knitting project.
This is merino wool. I will skin you, cat.
One of the books has a potion of it makes you younger.
Like potion of youth or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 1d6 plus 1 years younger. But every use after the first use, every use has a 10% chance of making you 1d6 plus 1 years older instead.
Ah, so you're playing with fire.
Does it give you actual years? Because there are some spells that make you younger, but they don't add years to your life. And it's not even an appearance thing. You, in fact, are younger, but you still just die after the normal number of years from your birth. Does it have any lines pertaining to that?
Not that I recall. It just said, see, younger. Like, you can't be younger than 13. Well, you can be younger than 13, but it won't make you younger than 13.
Interesting.
I'm gonna cut you off there.
6-year-old gets the thing. It's like, I want to be 1d6 years younger.
The potion of longevity.
6 plus 1.
I am 7 years younger. There's going to be one very unhappy about there.
Your physical age is reduced by X to a minimum of 13 years, and each time you subsequently drink a potion of longevity, there is a 10% cumulative chance. Oh yeah, cumulative chance, which means that adds 10% on each time. So like, if you try to drink it like 10 times, you try to drink 10 potions, the 10th potion is going to make you older.
Yerp. Sure.
Or is it the 11th potion?
I didn't do the math. I just heard cumulative. Nobody told me I needed to do math today. Today's a not math day. Today's Sunday.
I'm right there with Tristan, but every day is a no math day because my cash register does the math for me, and I have a calculator if things fail.
Most days are math days.
No.
Only Sunday is a not math day.
That was a horrible squeak. I don't like that.
Haunted chair.
Haunted chair.
You excited about our haunted house, Kyla? We're gonna stay there for a week.
Wait, what?
No, it's not illegal.
I'm confused.
Gonna be great.
2 hours is my maximum.
No, that house look like you just breathe asbestos.
I mean,
Right?
yeah, I would say bring masks because that it's not like while it might be there's not a ghost isn't gonna kill you, the chemicals will.
You don't know that a
Wait.
ghost isn't gonna kill us.
That's not the ghost. That's asbestos.
What are you guys doing?
That's not
Not
part of any
actually,
test.
How much? Does anybody remember how much damage I took last time? Because I just looked at D&D Beyond and realized I don't have my damage anymore.
I do assume it was a number.
I think it was
Uh,
It was 5?
Had you been healed?
No.
Okay. I was just
Yeah,
healing.
I just don't
think
feel
it was
like a letter
5.
of damage.
It wasn't enough for me to be concerned.
Alright,
Welcome
Did
back.
you not? You didn't record it on D&D Beyond?
I did. It just reset.
What? Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Rude.
I just hear 5 it is.
Five's a pretty good number.
Sounds right to me.
It's a number.
Holy fucking shit. I have noise suppression on.
Wait. Let me see
Five's
something.
as good a number as any.
Yeah, because I only cast heal once.
Oh wait, then that probably means
do you need your wounds?
yeah, my ice knife go off either. I use level 2.
Because we were talking about how, like, something gets more power and the other one doesn't.
Is Derek back?
Yep,
Mhm.
I'm
Yep.
back.
Good. Alright, so you had, I wrote up my message. So,
God.
Eskel is going to send back to Dirk using the sending stone, saying, reached the bridge, eliminated nearby Siren, Drow, one returned to Underdark, one took name Frederick, wants to live on the Isle. Details when I return.
So
It's a back problem.
everyone is going to see Dirk, like, waiting for the response with the stone.
Oh no, we're about to
After,
lose a
after
stone.
like whispering at her, however it works. It might just be completely mental. I don't know. And then he just pauses for a minute. Becomes clear to everyone that he has received a response, and then he looks very angry.
Oh no, we're about to have another
Dirk,
crack.
what's going on?
Then he looks at everyone who's like, "Is everyone ready to go?" Puts the stone away.
What did Eskel say?
They're at the bridge. One of the drow is in the Underdark. We ready to kill the Manticore?
Sure thing, bud.
Al will nod.
Don't make eye contact.
Are you okay, Dirk?
There will be a discussion on things later, but
Vague.
that is
I
not
like
a
it.
problem for
Okay.
now.
A verbal discussion, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And like passive insights. Dirk is not trying to hide. He is very clearly not like yet. He does not seem like he is intending to like physically threaten Eskel for this. Like he does appear, at least right now, to feel like words shall be had.
We can live with that.
Fair.
What are these words of which you speak?
Who is she?
Al is going after she helps Dirk with his armor. Is going to go talk to Lady Amelie about the tab.
I was wondering when anybody was gonna come get
What
me,
tab?
or if you were just gonna leave without me.
Everything's paid for now.
Wait, what? I thought
At least I assume that's the deal we made with Wolgriff.
Well, apparently Wolgriff mentioned needing to pay and such before anybody else left, meaning the meals that Dirk got, Eskel, and Tom. What there?
That's not accurate.
What do you? What?
Like that, the deal was that since you've killed the Manticore, your stay and food is free of charge.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, I guess I'll... Alright. Updated details. I will go inform Lady Emily, I guess, and, ask if she's ready to depart.
What are you informing me of?
The deal that Wolgriff instilled, and, the fact that we need to, GTFO, essentially.
We already know there's another Manticore. I think I was there for the deal happening, too.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. Anyway, ignore me. It's been a minute.
You're fine.
I just really kind of want Dirk to angrily storm off, and then Amelie just get left behind, and y'all get halfway to the other Manticore and realize she's not there.
Wait, where's Emily?
Who's she?
No, Al would make
Dirk-
sure you weren't forgotten.
Dirk is going to go down into like the courtyard area and then wait for people.
Okay.
And
He has javelins and his maul and all that fun stuff.
He's angry.
to make sure.
Sulking in the courtyard.
Snap.
Into bounds. He almost can't wait.
So Al will go check in on Lady Emily. Pretty much.
You could let her know that we're waiting in the courtyard for her.
Al will nod and go do that.
Alright, so... So I was in the middle of looking something up, so I zoned out a little. Sorry for that. So are you guys heading out, or is there a conversation, or something that I am...
Al is
Sorry.
going to go grab Lady Emily from her room and
Touch
The other
me.
two are waiting in the
inform her that we're all waiting in the courtyard, or Vaz and Dirk are waiting in the courtyard. We should get going as soon as possible.
So where you at, though? I don't hear no knock.
I need Boost Mobile. Where you at?
Jesus Christ.
God.
What year is it?
2000.
No, it's not. I can assure you of that. Al will knock on her door. Lady Emily,
Yes.
could you please open the door for me so I can see your face? Out of character, that sounds very interesting.
Sounds very
Anyway.
Also, out of character, you're not even standing outside my door, so no.
Excuse me, the DM hasn't put my token on the correct
You
layer.
can move your token. Oh,
You're in the room with
What?
you
Yeah,
can
you
move
are.
your token.
You're
No, I'm
on the
not.
right- Yeah, you are.
What?
Yeah, I can see you.
What?
There we go. Yeah, if I move my thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, I stuck.
I don't see you. Where
Yeah,
the
I'm in
fuck
my
are you?
room. Go down the hallway, dingus.
Oh, look at me.
I'm in room 7.
Bite me. Actually,
here.
please don't.
Ping. I don't
I
know how
don't
to. I
see
can't
your
ping.
ping.
I can't ping. Go down hallway 4.
Okay. Ah. Interesting.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm
Figured it out. We
dumb.
got it.
Ignore me. Okay. Owl knock.
Yeah.
It's Al. Do you have a second?
What?
Vasilisa and Dirk are waiting down in the courtyard. We should probably get going as soon as possible.
Oh shit! I'm trying to use the WAS to move myself. That doesn't work.
It used to. I guess now you
Oh,
have to use
does
arrow
it?
keys.
Wait. Oh, do the arrow keys work? Oh, they do. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they do.
Boop, boop,
Learning.
boop, boop,
Uh,
boop, boop.
Anyways, I'm going to... Sorry, I just saw your character moving me laugh. I'm going to dramatically swing the door open and say, very well, let's go.
Sounds good.
Farewell?
I heard farewell as well.
Very
I
well.
heard very well.
I realized what it needed to be, but I heard farewell. Like, that's funny.
Bye, bitch!
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Do you even know what movie that's from?
Nope.
You uneducated.
Uncultured swine.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but you said it.
Let us out.
Right.
No, there's just a door that's leading to downstairs and it's locked. Nobody likes us.
I mean, yeah, nobody likes me, but...
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms.
No, what the fuck?
What?
Do we eat worms?
You not?
No, I'm not a fish.
No
What was
date.
that kid's book? That was
Ugh.
All right. So you guys still have Lady Amelie's horse here.
Indeed we do.
Lady Amelie has Lady Amelie's horse here.
Yes, but it has since turned into the pack horse.
This
Correct.
is Lady Amelie's horse. Don't touch it.
It wasn't us that touched it.
No, I'm saying you don't put anything on the horse. This is my horse. You guys can't touch it.
So
A-
you'll
Eskel
find
already
it's
put
covered
stuff
in
on it.
stuff.
There's no stuff on the horse. This is my horse.
There is, in fact, stuff on the horse.
All this stuff is on the horse. None
I
of this
wish you
stuff
guys
is
could
not on
see
the
my
horse.
face right now because that's the face Lady Amelie's making. Just imagine like extreme, like disgust
I mean,
and
I
slight
imagine that while it
confusion.
was stable, it didn't have all the stuff on it. The
Right,
stuff was like near the horse.
right. Thank you.
I would have made sure the horse was ready to be loaded at least.
Yeah, it's different than everything being on it.
Wait, why would the horse
Strength
be resting
training.
and have the stuff on it?
Strength
No,
training.
with the horse. It's resting. It already had its strength training. It carried 2 people.
for the record, if you want to share the face you are making, if you have a webcam, you can turn on your Discord video for a second, but that's up to you.
Mm, my webcam's covered up. You think I trust this laptop? No.
Relate.
Forgot to inform you the horse will have to carry stuff. It can also carry you, but it needs to carry stuff.
It
It
might
needs
be.
to carry me.
It might be able to do both. It might not.
My horse.
It's
There's
a-
3 of us and 1 of you.
I wish I could turn my fucking icon around so I'm like looking at them.
Oh, you want to like flip it?
Yeah. Flip on the horizontal axis. Wait, is that a thing?
What you say?
Oh,
What you
thank you.
need.
Yeah,
Baby,
you don't have
I
access
got
to
it.
it, but I do.
I mean, I know I can do this.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same.
It's not.
It's almost the same.
Why is my horse so big? Just by the way.
Because horses are
Because
beef.
that is because that is how they are mechanically sized.
Oh.
Because they're large creatures, which means they take up a 2x2 grid space.
Okay.
But if it was
Yours.
to be the size that the token's meant to be about that size.
Yeah. Of course.
But when we're using it, oh, that's too big.
He's
Oh,
thick, though.
He's thick.
Okay.
Girl.
And in any case, if you'd like a pack horse, then you can buy one yourself. This is my horse.
Do we need to bring the horse with us to go to the Manticore?
Do we know exactly where the Manticore is?
No, but part of the route might be easier on foot than with the horse.
Oh.
I'm going to look down at my shoes and look back at Dirk.
I think that's a you problem.
Yeah, surely you have better shoes somewhere in one of those 5 outfits.
You think Amelie would be caught dead wearing not cute shoes?
That could still be cute. Not you wear heels.
Can't fight crime if you ain't cute.
Thank you.
They're cute flats. Excuse yourself.
Anyway,
Okay, but like, that's
Excuse yourself before you abuse yourself.
What?
oh, I have 2 Dirks on this screen.
Dual
Oh,
wielding.
no, a duplicate.
Is he beside himself with rage?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
So,
I hate you.
I will remind you of what you do know in regards to finding the other Manticore. You know that it was most likely, the last one was most likely flying towards Slayer, because that was also the same way it fled last time. And then there's known to be some deep caves inside, kind of near the central area of the forest to the kind of south, like southwest of here.
Yeah.
Dirk isn't going to push back on the horse. He was just stating what he had thought. He doesn't particularly care.
I was just giving you the information in case people had forgotten.
I mean, Al wouldn't be particularly against it.
Fast will remember this.
All right. So, are we taking or leaving the horse?
Al will look at you, Lady Amelie, and say, I don't particularly care if you take the horse, but if it ends up getting injured, I'm not going to be happy. I don't think any of us will be.
If you decided to take the attitude of all for yourself, remember that. when you need help.
Amelie is going to roll her eyes and bring the horse back into the stable. It's my horse. I can decide whether I'll ride it or not. Oh, thank you. You made it stable sized.
Yes, when it's not in. I need to keep it at least one space apart so I can tell which one's yours.
Sorry.
But yeah, when it's not in mechanical use, I can leave it as the size the token wants it to be.
Well, are we done arguing pointless things, or can we go?
Ready?
Alright. I will flip back over to the other team, and I will come back to you guys in a minute.
I'm healing her. She can die. I don't give a fuck.
Like I need your healing.
Says the one who's injured.
Don't touch me, commoner. Don't heal my wounds.
If anything
So,
happens,
back
Let
then
me
on-
suffer in wealth. I mean, wealth.
So back on Team Eskel.
It's named for me now?
Well, there's not really a monster you're fighting. You didn't know the name of the creature you killed, so sure, we're gonna go with Team Eskel.
We were Team Music.
team in trouble.
So, you want to proceed to the Isle of Heaven? Is that correct?
Yeah. Whee!
Alright, then I shall move you guys to the representative map of the city. I don't have, like, streets plotted out, as I kind of forgot to go back and try and do those fine-tune things, but it does represent the different types of buildings and things you can find within it.
Whee!
Can you guys see?
I see buildings.
Alright, I'm just making sure that I don't have to put down tokens for you guys. So, I'll put down one Eskel token for now, just to represent where you guys are at.
I'm gonna check on the urn as we get to the city gates.
Alright. As you check on it, you'll notice it seems to be a bit, like, not as full as it was before.
I had it all tied up, so is there any... I'm gonna check it for leaks.
I'd say roll investigation, but that's not something... You don't really need a roll for something this small. So, you, as far as you can tell, there's no physically possible way for any of the ashes to escape.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna turn to Thenon and say, Duke, my lord, we've got a problem.
And
If
it
you do-
is...
If you do want to roll an investigation check, I could try and tell you how much is missing.
I'm gonna, like, pull the lid off and lean it toward him and say, there was more in here before. Cool. It didn't stay in the rolling tray, but it rolled an 18, so, investigation, that's a 17.
Alright, well, that's enough. I wish I could figure out the percent for this. 1 second. I forgot stuff. About Yeah, okay, so this doesn't work. Alright, well, about 1/7 seems to be missing.
7. Very strange number. Also, I'm amazing at calculating things, apparently.
It's a guesstimate, so you can't be certain it's accurate, but
Hold up, I'm like, it seems to be down by about 1/7.
I'm going to look at the ground.
I already checked it for leaks. There isn't any plausible way that it fell out naturally. It was removed.
By...
I don't know. I had it tied up, so I would guess magic. I mean, unless... Tom,
yeah?
have you been eating anything out of this jar?
No, but was there food in there?
No, that's why I was very concerned.
I've just been eating what I brought with me.
Have you taken anything out of this jar?
No, you had it all tied up, and didn't you tell me not to touch it?
Probably. Frederick!
Yes. That was not the voice I intended, but
You recognize this jar?
I guess it was the one you had packed.
Have you opened it?
No. I
Okay.
didn't see a reason to.
Excellent. Just needed to check. Thank you. No, there's not any way that, it got out, by natural means.
Do we need all of it?
If any of it's missing, there's pretty much only one reason for that.
Because it started to...
I don't think that there's a process to it. I think it just...
Okay. So then what's the reason?
that we're too late. And the creature is returned, but not at the location of these ashes. Just like the cleric warned us. We had hoped that the ashes would be the epicenter of whatever regeneration it performs. But it must have been, something else. Maybe the armor or the weapon or something. Wait, we've got both of those, haven't we? No. The armor and weapon that we have to appraise are from one of the dead soldiers that was not the creature.
Correct. And they're not even technically from the soldiers. It's from like one of the soldiers' houses.
Sure.
So when they revive, they don't take all the ash, just some of it?
I mean, I don't know. I've never experienced this before, but it's the only conclusion that logically jumps out at me. In any event, we should take it to the clerics, especially those of the Raven Queen, and see if they know more about it.
Yeah, best not to assume anything.
Yeah, it is Raven Queen. Perhaps I own. Alright, so we come to these gates. Yes?
Yes.
I'm going to tie the lid back up. How do I usually get through these gates?
You'll see that there are two paladins stationed out front.
I will wave to them and approach.
You know these two are fairly new, even a bit newer than you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they seem to... They would be people you would have need to get the respect of. So, I'd imagine they greet you somewhat friendly.
Okay, so they are people that I am familiar with.
Yes. If you wish to name them, you can, or I can come up with names.
Bill and Ted.
All right. And he'll say, "Hello there, Eskel."
Hey, Bill. How are you today? Lovely day, isn't it? I've got some guests with me. I need to get in quickly to the temple district, if that's possible.
We can certainly let you in as long as you vouch for your friend there.
This is the Lord Duke Thenon, from Lower Battenbridge. He's traveling with me today. The boy is Tom, who we rescued from a village to the southeast that had been attacked. And this, I indicate the drow, this is Frederick. He's with me, and I'm hoping that we might be able to find a place for him in town. He has chosen to leave the Underdark to live here.
I see.
I trust you'll
what-
make him as welcome as you make me.
May take getting used to, but we'll try our best.
I hold eye contact.
What happened to Dirk?
Dirk has stayed back at Wolgriff's Inn. What's the place called?
Wolgraff's Wayside.
Wolgriff's Wayside. I intend to rejoin with him after completing some tasks here. We needed to split up momentarily because time was of the essence. So I'm not here to stay long.
Alright. You'll hear them shout, "Open the gate! Eskel's returned!" You know.
I'm kind of famous.
Kind of big deal.
I tell the boy.
And you feel back, "Who? Eskel! You know? The drow!"
Very, very famous. Everybody knows me.
Oh! Yeah, sure. Hold on 1 second.
They all like me too.
I'm sorry, but you set that out too much for me to not let that happen.
We're all really good friends, and if I ask them a favor, they always come through.
Alright. So there'll kind of be an opening of the gates. It's I guess there would kind of just be like a portcullis down so you can see in but not enter.
Mhm.
And so with that lifted, you'll be able to see a grand view into the city, and you'll see the large kind of parliament building to the right, which is the Temple of Arathis, along with a large draconic statue nearby. Knowing that, and you know that this marks the Temple of Bahamut, which functions as a courthouse.
Right?
And you'd also be able to see the tall smokestacks coming out of the Forge of Morden to the north.
Yep. Alright, so we need to quickly make our way to the closer of either Ione or the God of Death. Way the fuck over there.
Yeah. The entrance onto it would be right over here. It's just no way for me to actually have that in the map. Ione's not supposed to. Oh no, Ione is.
Oh, way over there. So they're practically like Ione is closer, but still far.
Yeah.
We got Bahamut's right there. Do I know if there's anybody in the temple specializing in undead? And I know that it's not really one of Bahamut's tenets. I'm just trying to see if there's a quicker way to my solution.
There's not,
Okay.
because currently with the Raven Queen's War of Extermination, even those from other temples have often been called in as favors to assist over there if they have any specialty with undead.
Right. Okay, so I guess we're making our way over to the Temple of the Raven Queen.
Alright. I'll give Thenon a token. He can move around too, in case he doesn't want to follow.
Right. Thenon,
Yeah.
we're entering a big city full of temples that are very, like, obviously devoted to different gods. And I'm sort of just, like, quickly pointing at the nearest one, being like, okay, that's my temple, Bahamut. Number 15 is, the Only Inn. Apparently that's what it's called. And
Yes,
two...
that's actually its name. It's not the only inn. They just do that for more business. Because they're right up front.
And 2 is a Temple of Arathis. And I said, we're going to be going to the Temple of Raven Queen to get this sorted.
Lead the way.
You both have tokens in the bottom right if you wish to move them.
Pew, 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 pew. What do I own?
That's it. Right.
Hole in this wall
really
here?
weak
How do I
into-
get out there? What do I do? Route.
So there'll be a gate around here you can use to walk through.
Alright. Alright, so how long does that take? Out of curiosity.
Let's see. It's about the length of the island. The island, that direction, is about the same length as the bridge, so I'd say about an hour.
Alrighty. And Thanon's going to go with. Is there... Are these buildings down here at the south? These are the cleric buildings?
Oh, this one in particular here would be. The rest are just kind of more fancy tombs for kind of the people of importance.
Okay. Our purpose here is to speak with someone who represents the goddess of death. Do you want to stick with us or go back to them, or actually ask Thomas what he wants to do?
Thomas, is there anything different that you'd like to do here in the city?
No, I figured Tenon would, for the sake of safety, hang out with someone who might know anything about this thing.
I imagine that I continue, since it's a long walk anyway, I just continue giving the tour, pointing out buildings and telling him different histories of places that, and mostly the histories would be my time spent in those places, like fountains, like any place, promenades that I liked walking, and if there's anybody I recognize, I wave to them and introduce my group to them.
Alright. There'd be a few people to recognize.
I'll tell you to fuck off.
Don't have a list to pull from. You can, pull out a few names if you wish.
Steve. Jessica.
Dave.
Dave.
Steve. Dave. Steve.
Phoebe.
I'd imagine you'd also have a few Dragonborn friends you'd be familiar with, as you are from the Temple of Bahamut.
It's true. There's at least the one. I think his name was Srazar. Derek. Search S apostrophe.
Alright, well, while you find that, I think I'll hop back to the other team. Okay, back to Team Manticore. So, are you guys ready to head out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I believe so.
I'm
All
ready.
Then I shall need some survival checks.
Oh boy.
Wonderful at these. Absolutely top notch.
Excuse me, what are we rolling?
Survival.
Survival.
I got a 8.
15.
17.
Despite
That's
Dirk's
a
best efforts.
nat 1.
Alright, so there's a... What'd you get in total, Ash?
Nothing. Just a nat 1.
You don't have anything to add to survival?
No.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yup.
Okay, so there's a 1, an 8, a 17, and what'd you get, Vasilisa?
15.
15.
I told you guys it was gonna be one of those things. Eventually, at some point.
I never said Amelie was bad at existing in high heels. It's just more
Apparently,
comfortable
Al
to.
is very bad at existing in general.
She's doing her best, man.
Can I
Maybe you
also
should
get-
wear
yeah.
some high heels.
Can I also get a marching order?
Al would hang towards the back, probably.
Faust would probably stay with her.
Dirk would probably be at the front.
I guess I'm with Dirk. Because I'm not hanging out with those two.
Wow!
Nothing, me, look, out of character. It's not me personally having anything against you guys. It's Amelie.
No, I know. I'm just being an asshole.
Just wanted to clarify.
I know.
As you make your way down south into the forest, you'll notice that as you get deeper and deeper in, trying to get to where it had mentioned that there's likely to be caves you could search. You'll see that the trees get kind of thicker and closer together. It would be near impossible to get a horse through here, so mechanically speaking, you know that you'd be at disadvantage for these rolls if you brought the horse. After about, let's see, let me pull up the world map for my own personal viewing. Well, if you're not there, it's there. And with your rolls more or less canceling each other out, because there was 2 successes and 2 rather large failures. It'll take you about 3 hours to get deep into the forest and be able to pick up any scent of the Manticore's trail, anywhere it might be hiding. You managed to, because excuse me, you'll as you head further south, you'll see claw marks and a few tail spikes in the trees, giving you a hint as to that you're on the right track, that you're kind of within its hunting grounds. And so it takes you a total of 5 hours to find what you believe is the Manticore's lair. However, you can't be sure until you're there. And so this gives us 3 hours that we haven't accounted for of Team Untitled's time. Alright.
Was Team Entitled?
No, I called. That's what I'm calling. I'm like changing up the name for Team Eskel / Team Music.
I'm
/
Team Entitled?
They're team in trouble, remember?
Oh,
Because
right.
Eskel's in trouble with me and Dirk.
I don't know why I'm in trouble with you.
You don't remember?
I put it
I'm
way far out of my
shouting
mind.
at you from the
No.
window.
Sorry, I couldn't. You were too far away. I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna fucking shove an ice knife through your back.
Sorry, gotta go. Places to be. So, we go to this temple of the goddess of death.
Actually, that's great.
And I guess I'll do that because Team Manticore is going to end up with a longer stint here in a second because, well, combat takes a while.
It does.
So, as you enter the Temple of the Raven Queen, you'll see it's large, kind of very ornate, with a kind of gargoyle-esque statue of a raven kind of above the door. A very kind of like a gothic theme to it. As you enter, you'll see that there are surprisingly few. Well, not surprising to you, Eskel, but to Thenon, there'd be surprisingly few people here. You see a number of acolytes and a single cleric.
Alright, so we were able to just push open the door and enter?
Yes. The temple kind of operate like more or less like businesses. You can kind of enter and leave as you please during, reasonable hours.
Okay, can I have told Tom and Frederick to wait with the horse outside, because I don't think they want a horse inside?
1 second. It seems I made a mess up and I dragged the wrong token. I clicked Thenon instead of Dirk for the other screen.
Okay, Dirk's just a little slow. He'll get here eventually.
Thenon beats him there from across the country.
Sorry.
Like, look, I know dwarf legs are short.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Thomas, what'd you say?
It's the thing, like, walking through the gate, suddenly I'm in the forest, just like, oh, wow, I got really lost.
Should have stayed closer, man.
Alright.
Piku cup.
So,
2 Diet Cokes! Wait, I'm not muted, fuck.
Good job.
Oh, boy.
Congratulations, Kyla.
do you approach the cleric? Or actually, well, it makes more sense actually for them to approach you. Eskel, what is it I can help you with?
Is this a person whose name I know?
It can be if you visit the Temple of the Raven Queen much.
I don't think it'd be a place I visit frequently, but they seem to know my name, but that makes sense.
Yeah, you're kind of just check out like a sore thumb.
I'm going to kind of half smile and begin approaching more quickly and say, I'm afraid you have me at a bit of a disadvantage.
Right. My name is...
Interesting. How do you pronounce that?
My name is Damien.
Dave.
Damien.
Damien, of course. This is a friend of mine, working on a current assignment with me. The Lord Duke Thenon of Lower Battenbridge.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Likewise.
Actually, I guess you'd say my lord instead of sir.
Indeed. We actually come with a bit of urgent and troubling news, and I don't know exactly how this will turn out, but what I have, and I bring the pot to 4, and begin removing the ropes, was the remains, Revenant, of a Death Knight. At least according to a cleric of the Raven Queen I was recently traveling with.
You see him, like, visibly shudder at the name. You have the remains of a what?
I don't know. At this time, it took a couple of days travel to get here, unfortunately. And in that time, some of the contents have vanished by no mortal means.
Are you certain?
As certain as I can be. I tied it tight, and I have discovered no leaks.
He's just kind of at a loss for words.
I had been hoping that you'd be able to place it within a magic circle, but I worry that it's already too late.
I could do that. I know little as to how Death Knights function. There may be more on file here, but I don't know if anyone actually knows how they return. I do know that much.
Is there some anything you can do to help me determine if this is still the creature in an incomplete form and keeping it protected here would protect people from it, or if it is already off gallivanting about causing more destruction?
Perhaps the spell Legend Lore, or I could try communing with the Raven Queen.
Are you willing to do either of those for me? This seems rather important. What does it cost?
Communing I can do. Legend Lore is not something I either possess nor the components.
Do what you
If
must.
wish,
Please.
I can ask
This creature
3
already decimated a town. The boy outside the temple is the only survivor. We can't let that happen again.
Alright, give it here. He'll
Hand of
begin
mirror.
casting the spell. And you'll notice that he does not cast it ritually. Like, he makes utmost haste with asking these.
Thank you.
His first question that he'll ask is, does, well, let me think of how to phrase this in the best way.
Has the Death Knight these ashes belong to risen again?
Has he would ask that, or if,
Is this a death knight?
and you'll get the reply back of no.
Can the ashes and the resurrection be contained with a ritual circle now?
No. And then he'll ask the last one, as he is kind of invested in wanting to know the answers to these questions himself. Will it come back at point of its ashes? Once again,
That's fine.
no.
Because I was going to ask that one too. Then where will it? I just look at him with eyes wide and say, then where will it come back?
I don't know. Let me double check. I need to see if divination is the higher level version or the lower level version. Because if it's the higher level version, then he can't cast it.
Divination's the higher one, I think.
I'm gonna double check just to be sure.
Don't remember which one Amanda says.
Commune is 5th, which means divination's 4th. Because it was 4 and 5, that much I remember. So, he says I can form a divination and I can ask a single question. Could try and find out where it will return.
I think that's a good idea. There are lives at stake.
Normally, for such things, there'd be a charge for the both spell or components, but as this is
If we can pay it, we will.
But as this is the purview of our temple, there will be no such fee.
I indicate the urn. Please, do what you can.
Alright, let me look up the exact rules for divination. Divination. It's one action or a ritual. Might as well do the action at this point. Ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. And then I need to offer a truthful reply. That might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. I'm going to currently go back to the other team so that I have time to come up with a kind of cryptic divination to give you. So, Team Manticore, what do you wish to do?
You had said that we were in a place where we could start searching cave systems.
Yes. You found a cave that you believe to be the Manticore's lair due to the number of tail spikes you found shot around the area.
Would I be able to recover any or no?
Some of them would have broken, but you could recover, say, one.
Okay.
Do we want to see if we can figure out a way to get it out of the cave if it's in there, or do we want to confront it within the cave on the assumption, again, that it's in there?
I say in the cave, personally.
But wait, can't fly out of reach.
I'm going to nod and then begin approaching the cave. I'm super loud. Do we want to see if we can hear if there's anything in there before we start marching in?
Yes, probably for the best. So we don't
That-
get pinned in.
That would be a good idea. And I mean, I can sneak ahead.
Regardless, if you guys want to try and listen, you'll need to get closer.
Yeah, that's what Dirk is suggesting. Dirk is like, do we want to get up to listen to it? And he turned to the party instead of going and doing it himself because he's loud
Team Clank.
and also not the most observant person.
You make like the worst scout. You're slow, loud, and can't see anything.
He's not a scout.
You like to scout it out. You have the best bet of not alerting it.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Do you have a particular signal that you want to motion us with if you do hear the thing, or if you don't?
Sure. I don't know. She'll make a hand gesture, like a thumbs up or something like that. Out of character. I don't know. Very generic. Something simple that'll get the point across.
I mean, you could just wave them over.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do this shit. Excuse me. How far do I have to go before?
You'll need to be about here before I'd allow a perception check for hearing into the cave.
Okay.
And the closer you are, the lower the DC will be.
I would like to also try to be hidden, just in case.
Alright, you can try and hide behind one of the trees if you wish.
That is what I would like to do. Give me one quick second.
While she's off doing this, Vaz will go ahead and get out her shield and mace.
That would be stealth. So that's a 25.
25. Alright, you believe you are hidden.
Cool. And then to roll to hear and try and figure out.
You need to roll perception and move your token closer. You need to be at least behind this tree, if not
Oh,
closer.
okay. Perception?
Yes, perception.
Cool. Oops. That is a 14 perception.
14. Alright, let me look at the mentor stat block real quick. You don't seem to hear anything inside, but you could be just too far away.
Frick. I'll move a little bit closer.
Alright, you'll need to move basically to here if you want to be able to actually make the roll again.
To where? Sorry.
So, like, right next to the mouth of the cave.
You got this. We believe in you.
Okay.
Can you even see her from
Should I
here?
roll hide again?
Nope, you can keep your 25.
Okay. You said here. Okay. Yeah, you guys probably actually can't see me because I'm hidden. That's a 17 total.
What was that? Sorry, what total?
17 total.
17. You hear the faint sounds of what sounds like something eating.
Oh, that's disturbing.
It seems to be kind of echoing a bit, which seems to be the only reason you can hear it.
I will kind of creep back over, trying not to break the hide.
You may do
But-
so.
She'll probably get to like here-ish and be like, guys!
It wasn't there?
It's not the fact that it wasn't there. I heard faint eating. It was kind of gross, actually.
It just means that it'll be distracted.
Oh, dear Lord, Dirk! You have a point.
Are we ready?
I am.
As will ever be.
Let's get this.
Please
over
try
with.
to stay careful, guys. And Al will lead them over to the mouth of the cave.
Alright.
And to hide again, I assume I would have to roll because I broke my cover.
Yes.
Goodbye, D20. I have known you well.
Well, that's gone forever.
I have to say it
It's
from the
memory be a blessing.
Ruby.
My screen went. Oh, we're in the cave. Okay, that's why it went dark because I was in the wrong part of things.
Yep, I think I've now sent you people's view on where they should be looking.
That's a 20 to hide.
Alright, you believe you're hidden.
Cool.
Has licked the D20.
Ew!
Cat.
Delicious.
What is wrong?
I think you mean rollicious.
Ew! God, Tristan, why?
Roll it, and it's delicious. Delicious.
Wait, is that good luck if the cat licks the D20?
I guess we'll find
It's like
out.
more invasive than just blowing on the die.
It is indeed an 18.
Oh my god!
I think it was pretty lucky. Want to lick the D20 again?
See? I told you. This is how my birthdays work. It's bad luck for me.
What were people rolling?
I don't know.
Just rolling to hide again.
I knew that she was... Not she, they, sorry.
That's whatever.
Was...
Stealth.
So is anyone else rolling for stealth? Or is it just Al and Vasilisa?
Sir, you want to try rolling for
I
stealth?
mean, I can technically roll.
We'll see how this goes.
He probably has a lot of disadvantage to it, but
I mean, I have as much disadvantage as one can have, which is
oh dear.
disadvantage. There's no.
I
like,
also have
disadvantage.
disadvantage to stealth.
That was an 18 on one of the dice, and then an 8 on the other. So that's a 7.
I have
Ouch.
disadvantage to stealth. That means I have to roll again too, right?
Yes.
With disadvantage, you roll 2d20s and choose the lower.
I rolled a 13. Smile.
I rolled an 18 again by chucking it off my desk.
Alright, can everybody just put these in the...
Yeah.
Yep.
And don't forget to add your stealth stat in, if it's positive or
I did.
negative.
That's why I had a
What
7.
stealth stat? Who is she?
A stealth bonus sounds fake, but okay.
Alright, right. You guys can start to sneak, and I will jump back over to the other, team. Please don't
Good.
move your tokens around on this map, as, creatures are actually on it, and if you see things, I'll need to switch back, like, immediately.
Cool.
No cheating. Wait, can't
Alright.
you just put them on the DM layer until you're ready to use them?
Yeah, I could, but there's other things that I
Alright,
don't.
alright. Do it how you like.
It's easy enough for us to not move characters.
So,
Well, anyway.
he performs the divination, and you'll have been gathering a crowd at this point because the answers are not like telepathic; they are out loud
Right.
in Celestial.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I
speak
speak that.
Celestial?
I
Alright.
do.
So, Thenon, you will actually know what these words you've been getting back are, but for Commune, you heard the same word 3 times in a row.
That's a
It's
good
like-
one, right?
That can't be good.
No. It's not.
Great.
And let's see.
Pretty much none of all the answers were no, and pretty much in every case, no is not the answer we want. Well, except for the first one.
So, you'll get back.
where does the voice seem to come from? Is it just like coming from the ceiling? Is it coming from like the ritual, like a point nearby his spell? Is it coming from him?
It seems nearly like omnipresent. Like it seems to be coming from everywhere at once within the building.
Okay. And when you say we're gathering a crowd, does that crowd include more than just the few acolytes that had been around? Because you said there were only a few people here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a crowd by this place's standards. It's still fairly empty, but
Okay.
it's the acolytes that are currently there.
Okay. I just wondered if we were actually drawing people from elsewhere in the city.
No, not from elsewhere in the city, but pretty much anyone in the temple is now staring.
Okay.
In horror.
No, just staring. In horror comes next.
Okay.
So Eskel will understand this, but to Thenon and, well, Tom and Frederick, this will all sound like gobbledygook. The dead rise at the fall. Look below the sun's origin. There, evil most foul will walk again.
Is it always like that? I say to the priest.
Not always.
Do you know what it means?
There is a war against the undead on the continent in the west. It could be referring to that. This was taken up after the fall of Nerol, as some of his clerics have gathered there in opposition to the Raven Queen.
You said in the west?
Yes, in the west, the continent known as Elysium. Some would call it the land of the dead.
Does the sun rise in the west in this world? It could. It doesn't in our world.
Since I keep getting that confused, I'm going to go with yes, just because I keep getting that backwards.
Okay. So, you think perhaps this Death Knight is reconstituting itself in Ecclesium?
Elysium.
Elysium.
Yes. That would be my belief. If you wish to find out more, the Hierophant of the Raven Queen is there as well in in attempts of leading the war effort.
I'm gonna turn.
Perhaps he could tell you more.
I'm gonna turn quickly to Thenon and say, what do you think of that first line? I'm thinking that maybe it refers to where we defeated the beast. Be aware that you had no idea what it said, because it was in a language I don't think you speak.
Remind me what it was again?
Repeats it in Celestial.
Repeated in Celestial. I'm gonna look at you expectantly.
Fascinating stuff. What do you think it means?
I think maybe it refers to where we defeated the Death Knight. That it will rise where it fell.
It's not a problem for right now, though, is it?
I mean, it'll be a problem really very quickly afterward. We've only got at most 2 more days.
Why do you say that?
An estimate based on other histories of these types of undead creatures. That rise again after they fall. It's usually only a few days, less than a week.
Could be. It's never been known how at least as far as I'm aware, it's never been known how these creatures come back. And this is coming from the cleric.
Well, the
Of course.
stories that I had coming up in the Temple of Bahamut were about valiant knights that went out and slew terrible beasts and monsters, to protect people. And some of those knights fought undead, and some of those undead were thought slain and then returned within days. So that is what I'm basing this on.
Well, I know it's at most within a week, as the purview of the spell cannot see further than that.
Well, there you go. I say, clapping my hands. We've got less than a week.
This is a lot to take care of.
Yeah, it is. And otherwise, we're going to have a repeat of, what was the name of the town?
Stoneborough.
Stoneborough. We're going to have a repeat of Stoneborough. There's going to be a lot of people dead, and that's bad.
There'll be kind of like murmuring amongst the crowd. And by crowd, I mean like the small group.
But I think I understand what you mean. We have more information than we did when we arrived. We can think on it, and we do have 2 other things, I say, looking toward the doors, beyond which are the horse, the drow, and the child, that we should solve while we're here, and then get back to the others. That's what you're trying to remind me of?
Yeah, we should probably not waste time on any of that.
Alright. We could start at the Temple of Bahamut for Frederick. We can ask him as well if he has a preference, where he'd like to go. For Tom, probably... Burton home was Pelor. So we can try the Temple of Pelor. Just number 11 on.
Yep, you could hit there, then swing down south to go to the Temple of Bahamut.
Sorry. Put that on. This is a lot of weight on our shoulders, and I'm concerned for the people who are at risk.
Well, panicking won't help. Take a breath. Release it. And just one problem at a time.
Father Damien, was it? Would you mind holding on to these remains? I imagine there's a safe way that you can store or dispose of them, should they have any meaning? Oh, there is one more thing. The urn there. Maybe I should keep it. When I arrived, I noted that roughly 1/7 of the original contents of that urn were missing magically, as I described to you. I wonder if that's, I turned to Thenon again and say, like a marker of our time limit. Like when the urn is empty.
Is that directed at me or at the...
I'm looking at you as I say it, like I'm piecing it together and bouncing it off you.
Sorry, my nephew just came in, he's going to bed.
Bye, Xavier.
Oh, he's gone now.
In any event, so you're saying maybe it's the contents of the urn act as a warning of how long we have before the creature returns.
7 days.
Bye.
We're not playing that game, we're playing a different game.
I'm sorry, Kyla, did you say Billy Mays?
No.
Who's
Hi,
gay?
Billy Mays here.
With Sham Wow to make all your
But
undead
wait-
problems go away.
But wait, there's more. Also, Sham Wow guy is somebody completely different. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Billy didn't do ShamWow.
Billy Mays wasn't the
Yeah,
Sham Wow
Sham-
guy?
Hold on.
No, Sham Wow guy is somebody different. Billy Mays did OxyClean.
Fine.
Clean it up with oxygen.
I thought you just did all of them.
He
The
used
ShamWow
to.
guy is Vince Offer.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, so,
Yeah, you hear that, Vince?
Lord Thenon, should we
Yourself in.
keep the urn so we can see how much time we have left in case that is how this works? My evidence here is it was magically missing. It represents approximately 1/7 of the original contents, and Father Damien performed divination, which gives us insight out to a week, and he says within that time, somewhere, the creature will return. And a week is 7 days.
We don't... There's no benefit to us not having it.
It's not having, so we should keep it.
I mean, yeah, if it serves as a timer and we're not harmed by having it, then I don't see why not. And like leaving it here isn't going to help, is it?
No. Alright. Fine. Then thank you. Let's do that. Okay, we have... Father Damien, thank you very much for all the information you were able to give us. If aught else occurs, and I need your help, may I return?
Yes, I'm not particularly busy at the moment, so I shall dive into our archives and see if there's any information I can find there.
That would be most appreciated. Are you capable of sending me any information? Because my intention is to leave the city quite as quickly as I can.
Yes, sending is my main purpose for being here, just to relay information from the Isle of Heaven to the war effort.
Then please, if you find something that can help me destroy this Death Knight, send to me.
I shall do so.
Going to take our leave now. We have a few other errands to run in the city before we return to our group. Thank you, all of you, for your time.
Thank you for making me aware of this.
I will stop at the Temple of Ione to make sure that they have this knowledge in their archive.
He'll say, may the Raven Queen and Bahamut protect you.
Bahamut, watch over us all.
Sorry, got something stuck in my throat.
I have the 3 things we need to accomplish. We need to go to the Temple of Pelor to drop off the boy, or see if he wants to stay there, if they'll take him. Find out if there's a preference that Frederick has, and go somewhere that can appraise the 2 items we have that appear to be magical.
Okay. Appraising could easily be done at either the Temple of Corellin or the Temple of Ione. Both are next to each other. Those are 6 and 5.
I like the Temple of Ione because we need to go there anyway.
And you know that the Temple of Pelor, which is number 11, could take Tom. You're not sure what might be a good fit for Frederick, though.
No, we'll talk to him, though. So let's go to Pelor first, and then loop back to Ione. And I'll wait to ask Frederick until we've been to a couple of these temples to see if anything has appealed to him at that time. I mean, he may also have some knowledge of the gods, even from before he came to the surface.
True. I will think on that. I think it's probably about time I hop back to the other team.
Okay.
Okay, so we have So, Team Manticore, you may start moving your tokens. Please move them one square at a time so as I can keep track of how it is you're moving. What is it you wish to do next you're in this cave system?
Al would be trying to stay as hidden as possible, so possibly staying near the wall. So, blink.
Anywhere you can stand, you should be able to stand. If you can stand slightly in the wall, then I'll just say that it curves out there.
Let's see. Nope, that just leaves me right. Amelie is currently AFK, just so you know.
Okay, the rest of you can move and she can catch up when she gets back.
Julio.
I'm not sure how easy it is for you guys to see your screens, but there seems to be a bit of a blood trail coming in from the mouth of the cave.
Al would say in a whisper / hushed tone, just, I think that's our trail.
Dirk will nod.
Clank, clank. Welcome back, Amelie.
Hey, did I miss anything exciting?
Nope, you guys are just in the cave, and you may move your tokens.
Okay. I'm gonna be staying at the back, so not next
right.
to Owl, though.
Mm-hmm. I see how it is. I'm joking. I'm being an ass before anybody says anything. Okay, so.
Dirk has a javelin ready.
Al would have her bow and an arrow knocked.
Homilie's got her staff out.
And
Is Al intending to be just all the way in the back there and not moving forward?
what?
On my screen.
Oh!
Al's-
I got
So-
confused. I didn't realize how the map worked. I'm the dummy. Oh boy.
Hey, no piggybacks.
Damn it! That's unfortunate. Give me 1 second to adjust music. It just got a bit louder.
It's loud.
Am I supposed to be seeing things other than darkness right now?
Nope, because you have no light. The only light you
I
have
have
coming in right
light,
now is
though.
coming through the cave entrance behind you.
Okay.
Derek,
You can set vision for different people. That's amazing.
Yep.
I was
the other three
wondering-
have dark vision. She does not.
I'm wondering, I'm like, why are they just walking ahead? Does nobody else have this problem?
No,
they don't.
The rest of us are like, we can see just fine.
Do you
so does
cast
this
light?
mean
I am going to fucking cast light.
This is
Maybe
kind of
at
perfect because that's exactly how it would go.
Yes, that's
Everybody
why I
would
was
just
not
walk
saying
in and
anything.
leave her behind. She'd be like, wait, I can't see.
Al would actually, before Amelie casts shadows, Amelie casts light, I'd be using Shadow Step to get 10 feet ahead of Dirk.
I mean, if you want Dirk to stop and let you scout further, you can just ask.
No, it's just the fact that I don't want to get caught in the light
Al
and
just wants to be
ruin.
cool.
Oh,
Oh God!
vision.
Wait, now I
Excuse you.
Wait,
What?
why are things in color now?
Screw you guys. Devil sight.
okay. Now I had to move my token to make it so that like my area of
Right,
vision
right.
actually lit up again, which was weird.
There we
All
go.
right, sorry.
Whoa.
It doesn't do
Yeah,
that.
same. Al will put like a hand out for you guys to stop.
Okay.
And
Stops.
she'll be peeking around the corner where the blood trail seems to just end. Oh, never mind. There it is again.
Stop!
Munchy bodies.
Don't you dare, Tristan.
Throw the cat at him.
But the cat looks so comfortable. She's in front of the keyboard. She's
Damn
just
it.
staring at me. She's adorable.
What is Leo doing?
Damn, it's just borscht.
Elle will move back a bit and gesture for them to follow, and again,
hold on.
reminding them to be quiet.
I think there's one thing not set right on your token. Oh, yep. Your token only has half the distance it's supposed to see because you have Devil's Sight, not Dark
I was
Vision.
gonna say, I have Devil's Sight, my friend.
So, allow me to update that. Now,
Oh,
step
shit.
back to where you were.
Yeah. So
You were standing here, so that's what you can see.
Okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Glorious.
They don't seem to have noticed you yet, as they're distracted with their eating.
I'm also trying to stay hidden as possible. As hidden as possible. There we go. She's gonna kinda move back a bit and warn the rest of them. Guys, they're right there. They didn't notice me. Approach with caution. Don't start casting or attacking immediately. Okay?
How many?
2.
Manticores?
I assume it's the mother and the child, which Ash feels extremely bad about, but Al does not.
I assume it's
she-
the mother and the child, which is adorable, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that is something Al would in fact say. Al would go back to and try sneaking, getting back into the original place. Stop! You're hurting me, Nicole.
Dirk will give like 20 seconds or so for Al to range forward because I don't think she had given any kind of indication of time that she wanted to set up there before beginning to make his way.
Alright,
Um,
then Al can make 3 moves.
cool.
So, move back to here, and you have basically 3 turns. You can do things before the rest of the party will move.
Cool.
I mean, the other people could like move past me, but Dirk is not making any. Like, Dirk is not moving.
Mhm.
I don't know if Baz wants to go
No.
ahead.
Gonna wait for you to move.
Huh. Mm. Okay. Are the pillars actually pillars?
Yes, those are stalagmites. Or tights, whichever ones are on the bottom.
Might.
Would I be
Tights are
able
on the bottom.
to hide behind them?
Yes. For the purposes of the stream, I need to give Tristan some vision here. I'll give him the vision of the Manticore again.
Oh ho ho! I don't have to stare at the city anymore. Or Thenon's very regal face.
um.
Oh, no, I'm staring at this.
Yeah, I gotta get set up and then I'll move you over.
Oh, I see.
That's not where I wanted to be.
Dynamic items, vision, night vision, 1900, 1000.
Oh, the tiniest house. What? Come see.
Okay. Al, if you guys can see her, I doubt it. Would give
You went
me.
around a corner.
Oh shit.
So the answer is no, they cannot see you.
They cannot see me. I'm not gonna move all the way back there. I'm just gonna.
Oh, nom 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 nom.
Elle would ready her bow to take aim at either one. Ready.
Alright. What do the rest of you like to do?
Has it been the 3 turns that Dirk was waiting?
I'm going to say yes, because it sounds like they're just waiting now.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
I need to click into this thing if I want to move, don't I?
Yep.
Click. Can I see? I cannot see her. I cannot see them, so I will. Is Amelie coming up or staying a bit behind?
Yeah, I'm coming. Hang on. Oh. Right, the WASD.
So is Al looking back at us, trying to like see when we can see and signal, or is Al very focused in a particular direction? Because it looks like we can now see them.
She would originally be facing the manticores. Would that be the plural of manticore? Manticores?
Antiquities.
Manticoran.
But if she heard footsteps coming from the way of allies, she'd turn and look. And she'd give a thumbs up. And
Alright, so you stop in your
mouth
boat, you have a
when
thumbs
you're
up.
ready.
Alright, stop. Once you step there with the light kind of undistracting the manticores that's now coming from the where you guys are, the small manticore will look up and notice Dirk as he rolled poorly on stealth. Roll initiative.
I'm not good at those either.
Mm.
I'm
Al will
not
sigh.
terrible at that.
Not audibly, but she'll sigh.
If you go to
Al,
the stream,
take-
Thomas, you can see what's happening.
Al may take one. I'm just going to label it an attack of opportunity because you were aiming to, like, one prepared attack because you were aiming at one of them.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm doing math.
I need to start the combat encounter. Run encounter!
Obviously, using sneak attack, she would go for the one who is currently very distracted.
Supposed to be able to see the manticores.
What?
They might have farther range than us.
Dirk should be able to see the manticores.
I don't believe I can.
Something's wrong then.
30, 5, 40, 50, 5, 60.
I don't think his vision's
Oh
set
yeah,
up
no,
right
he's
now.
in the dark.
Let me change Dirk and let me edit their visions and see what's wrong.
I mean, if Dirk has dark vision 60, then he should be able to see the little one. Just barely. Should be like in the very edge of his. But if it does vision as a circle, it probably cuts the corners off.
It does.
Save changes. Dirk. Control L. He's only getting like 2/3 of his vision for some reason.
In anywhere?
Yeah, like all around him.
Alright, then tell it that he has 90 and see if that fixes it.
Yeah, I'll need to do that. Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I can. Why can I not ping?
Yeah, you can't ping? You see me pinging?
Yeah, but I can't ping.
Okay, so it runs circles significantly differently than it does squares.
Man, it's almost like squares are super.
So in the future, I need to run things visions as circles to line up with how they see for dark vision. But for now, I'll just need to basically give everyone extra dark vision. Yeah, because for some reason, a 60-foot dark vision can only see 45 feet when it's a circle.
That is weird. Did 90 fix it?
It's measuring. It's counting.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yep.
As opposed to just one.
It's not. It
So
does.
it's 45 feet of squares as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But if you measured it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then it's
It would 60.
probably much closer to 60.
Yeah, because
Five,
I
it's
have
45.
12
20.
squares forward.
30, 35,
Which is what I should have.
45.
Well, that's out of curiosity. Does rotating your piece actually change where you get the full 12?
Sam, is this as far as you were seeing?
Just about, yeah. I can see a little bit into the square one more diagonal than that.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. That is counting
so
one.
rotating it didn't do anything.
Alright, then I'm just trying to give everybody 120 dark vision because that lights up the whole place, and we'll just scrap it for this match, and I will fix it for next time. If I can't fix it,
we can
then
also roll that diagonal movement is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and do things that way.
No, it's not how 5th edition's designed, and I don't want to change that. So if I set it to 90,
I can see manticores now. Yeah.
alright, I can see what you can see, and
What's the farthest you can see with that 90 set?
you can
Sam?
see about here. So you can see like
I still
65.
can't ping. Why can I not ping?
Are you not on the selector tool?
The cursor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cursor is selected.
You have to hold down left click.
Oh, okay.
You
Clicking
just-
doesn't do. You have to hold it for an obscenely long amount of time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That way
so-
you don't accidentally ping. It's always on purpose.
Okay.
You know, you drag the screen around with right click, right?
Now to
I
give.
do.
I'm glad I mentioned it. I wasn't sure.
I've just been using the scroll bars.
You can what?
Right click and drag will let you move the map around.
Bruh, I've been scrolling the whole time. Feel like a fucking peasant.
I'd like to double check. What does anyone know what the light of light is? Like
Light is
for the spell?
2020.
2020. Okay, so at least have that. So I think I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I want to do about the
Vision.
vision. Yeah. Because I might have to just rule. If I want to use roll 20, I might just need to rule that vision is done as the way the circles here. But that would at least be fair for each side. Either that, or I just add like 30 feet to each person's dark vision.
And the problem there is then we can see forward much too far.
Ah. Right. Problem for a different day.
Yeah.
You might be able to set it to.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Alright, Emily, I've just given you an aura. That's the light you're producing. In case it was hard to tell.
Ah, nice.
I know it makes it easier for me to tell where you have light, so I'm putting
Hey,
it
can
there
I
for my sake.
can I request that light be blue?
Yes.
And 20 feet of it is bright light, and then 20 feet of it is dim light. Just
Yes, which I
Yeah,
think
it
shows
kind
up.
of fades.
I think oh, I know what I can do.
Looks like a gradient to me.
That sounds weird. Oh, wait. It's only weird because I'm looking at the wrong person.
Ba-ba! Now there's 2 blue squares.
Oh no.
Ha ha
I
ha.
only see one blue square.
Yes, because I don't have it turned down for other people. One moment.
Richie Baguette.
Oh.
That just should make it a bit more clear as to where she has dim and bright light.
Yeah, totally clear.
What?
Nothing. It just because it became like infra blue. I was looking at that part of the cave. It was all gray, and then it just goes infra blue.
You're welcome.
Alright, so I'm going to do about half round of initiative and then I'll jump back to that team. So, let's see. 8. Fuzzy Lisa, what'd you get?
Oh, I did not roll. I was too busy taking pictures of the cat.
There are worse things to be doing.
Job,
11?
Kyla.
11, you said?
Yeah. You want a picture of the cat?
Arrive.
Alright,
Oh, Allie.
Al, you're up. And did you make your prepared attack?
I did make my prepared attack, and I let it fly on the smaller one.
Okay.
And I'm obviously using sneak attack.
Okay.
That is a whopping 13 to hit.
Okay, you have advantage because you are unseen.
Cool. That's a bit better, a 15.
15. That will hit.
Coolio. Okay. Grab my dice so I'm not acting like a fucking fool. There's my second D6. Hello. Okay. So this is my longbow. So. Fuck, I forgot to grab my calculator. That is a 4 plus 3. So a 7. And then sneak attack damage. Sneak attack at this level is 2d6. And that is 9. So 7 plus 9 is
16.
16. So 16 total damage.
Alright. It takes 16 points of damage, and it is hurt.
Oh dear.
And they are both now aware of your presence as shooting has broken stealth.
Yep, I figured.
Okay. Now to initiative. Al, it is your turn.
I am going to then fire at the larger one.
Okay.
Kind of alternate between the two. That is another 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Because I don't have sneak attack, it is just the D8, correct?
D8 plus dex.
So D8 plus 3. And that is a 5 to hit.
You mean 5 damage?
5 damage, sorry.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Alright, it takes 5 damage.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to try hiding again.
Alright, you're going to need to move to a different stalagmite to be able to hide.
Yep, I figured. I believe that's possible. I'm gonna double check.
Alright, you can hide.
Uh,
Yeah, you can just move around those pillars to make it.
That's a 16 plus 5. 5 to
Alright.
hide.
You are hidden.
Cool.
Next is Dirk.
Okay. Dark is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, how close am I to 40, which is too far for a good javelin throw.
Can always prepare since you don't have multiple attacks.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare to throw my javelin at.
One thing of note to anyone who can see the baby manticore, it does not appear to have its wings yet.
Oh. Oh, wee Babin.
I'm preparing to throw my javelin at the large one when it is in not disadvantage range.
Okay, so that's 30 feet, correct?
Oh, I suppose I could have cast a spell at it instead. But that's what I did, so. It's my turn. I don't know who's next.
Up next is the manticores, which puts us at halfway through the round, so I'll do one of these, and then I will switch over to Team Asshole. So this will kind of fly up 5 feet in the air, as there's not much space or anything more than that. And it will move to here to try and protect its child, which puts it in range of your javelin throw.
Okay. I take the shot. I miss horribly, presumably. I get a 10, I believe. Yes, I get a 10.
All right, you miss, but not horribly. Its AC is rather low. And with that, it was going. Well, actually, can't see Al. So it's going to fire 3 tail spikes at you because you are the only target.
Rude.
I need to check it's to hit. Tail spike. What does a 16 hit you?
No.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, a 23 does hit.
Please take a minimum for piercing damage.
Okay.
And last spike, crit.
Okay, that will hit.
For 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And
I
that
am exactly bloodied.
And that's Manticore A's turn. And so now I will switch back over to Team Eskel. So,
Right.
Team Eskel.
So we go to the Temple of Pelor with Tom the horse, Lord Thanon, myself, and Frederick.
All right.
Kept the urn. We still have the magic items.
Okay. So, as you've probably been hurt and need to be healed before,
Mika.
you've likely been to here before, as it acts as like it's kind of two separate buildings that act. One's a kind of orphanage and sometimes act as a homeless shelter, although that's not often a problem here. And it acts as a hospital for the other section, a place where one can go to receive both medical or traditional healing.
You want to plead our case this time, Thenon?
What is our case?
We want the boy to stay here because his parents were killed and he's got no one to live with.
Does he want to stay here?
Good case.
I turn to Tom and say, Tom, this is the Temple of the Sun God, Pelor. They have facilities to keep, feed, bed, clothe you. We have to go back out and help people from the monster and other monsters that attack and hurt people. So we can't take you with us. Do you understand?
I understand. I'd like to stay with you, but it's dangerous.
I'm sorry, Tom. We'll come back and visit, though.
You
This
will?
is where I grew up. Sort of. People around here know me. We're going to go talk to the people here, and they're going to get you set up with a bed, okay?
Okay.
Good enough for you, Thenon?
That does me.
Would you like to talk to these people now?
Very well.
Attaboy. I'll help the lad get his stuff off the horse, and I'll accompany you up to the door.
Okay. Do I knock or do I just go in?
I mean, I'd start with one and then do the other.
You're the tube. Just
Go in.
fucking go in.
And we were able to just enter the Temple of the Raven Queen, so... It'd be the same.
And I'll just push open the door.
I mean, that's me answering as a player. I don't know. Alright.
When you go in, you'll see what looks... I assume you're going to like kind of the orphanage section of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see what looks to be a couple adults and a number of children all gathered around a kind of dining room table. They seem to be sitting down for lunch. you'll recognize that neither of these are clerics, but acolytes. As there are people who could stay for a bit longer term than clerics who might have are calling for to be somewhere else, like the current war which is going on, which also impacts Palar as he has a hatred for undead as well.
Right, so
So,
I could probably approach one of the closest people that I can see.
all right. There'd be one adult each at the table, so you approach and he'll turn and stand to greet you. Hello, I'm Gareth. Is there
Okay.
some way I could help you?
Yes, I am the Duke Del Savris. This is my associate Haskell. You might recognize him. He's from this area. And this young man is Tom. Tom is the only survivor of an assault on a village. We were wondering if we could find a place for him to stay.
Oh, yes, we have another empty bed here. We'd be happy to take him.
I kind of step
Walk
back
over.
to the side and reach my arm out to, gesturing to Tom, like, kind of like beckoning him forward.
He'll walk over and kneel down in front of Tom. All right. Are you in need of a home?
I imagine he's standing next to me, holding my hand.
Most likely. Yeah. I don't have any family left to go to. It's just me. I mean, there's Grandpa, but I don't know where he went. Or did you guys tell him? I don't remember.
I didn't tell him. Somebody, I think Al told him.
Okay, so then he wouldn't say that. I couldn't remember if he was told or not.
Al would have been very clear about that because Baz wasn't able to.
So instead, he'll say, "Well, I thought Grandpa was still alive, but they told me that just said that so I wouldn't feel sad."
The boy's hometown was attacked by an undead creature that we're still hunting. Couldn't leave him. I was hoping that he might find a place here. I've got all his things, I say, shouldering the bag.
Well, yes, we'll do what we can to care for him. He'll have to do some chores and things. No one eats for free, but it's certainly no slave labor.
So, do you need anything from us?
No, just leave the boy with us. Thank you for bringing him to us. If we need anything, I'm sure that we could contact the Temple of Bahamut and get it from them on your behalf.
Yes. I'm going to kneel down to Tom. There's lots of children here your age and around there, so make friends, and I'm really sorry this is all happening to you and you didn't ask for any of this, but we're doing our best to make it right.
Do me a favor and roll me a perception check. You're inside, so don't worry about the sun.
Be good. I got a 7.
You'll see that one girl at the table around his age seems to be eyeing him.
I think you'll find lots of people to be friends here with.
Are you sure? I don't really know anyone.
Come with me. I want to take his hand. Walk him slowly toward the table.
He'll follow you.
Once we get there, I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders, holding him in front of me. Say, hi, everyone. How are you today?
Is this a place you've been before?
Probably not.
Alright, then they'll say, hi, who are you? You know, you'll kind of just get their response from a few of them.
I am Eskel Trenier, Paladin of Devotion to Bahamut.
So then you'll get in unison, hello, Mr. Eskel.
Creepy children.
Yeah.
After just kind of, after this more or less just been well trained to be polite, you know, use last names, to say hello back when you spoke to and all that.
A smile at their response. Say, and this is my very good friend Tom. He's going to be living here with you, starting today. Say hi to them, Tom.
Hi.
He's had a very long trip, and he was hoping for some food, and maybe someone can show him to his room.
You'll see the one girl in particular kind of perk up and and kind of wave him. Here, you can come have a seat next to me. Here, you know, like if he comes and sits over.
I'll let go of his shoulders and give him a little push on the back.
He falls down.
Not a shove.
He falls. Just dead weights.
Oh, God.
So, he'll go and,
Y'all are rude.
so he'll go and sit down, and she'll just kind of slide over her plate. She'll be like, here, take mine. I can go get myself some more. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Tom, you're making friends already.
Alright, and you two can take a point of feel-good inspiration.
Whee.
Oh, yeah. Look at you guys.
Feeling good and inspired. It was inevitable.
Pretty much.
And I just hand the bag to one of the acolytes and say, these are his effects. Please take good care of him. He's been through a lot.
Yes. You'll... Dang it, what did I name him?
The acolyte that we spoke to earlier?
Yep.
He had a name.
Gareth.
Gareth, that was it.
Gareth will say, yes, we'll do our absolute best to make sure he's well taken care of.
I'll be back to check on him ere long, so... Point at him with a smile and say, hold you to that. I'm gonna stand by the door and say, thank you, Lord Thenon. Are we prepared to go?
Just a moment. I'm going to go over to Tom and reach my hand out.
Do you need something?
No, like to shake hands.
Okay. Well, you gotta clarify that a little. Because I was kind
Pay
of
up,
pushing
kid!
yeah, that. They'll shake your hand.
Stay safe.
I'll try.
I wave from the door and give him thumbs up.
He'll nod.
And then I nod and turn around and go.
You'll see a smile start to creep across Tom's face as you two begin to leave. Not because you're leaving, of course.
Oh, finally they're gone.
Finally.
Now I
Just
can be
thought
my
I'd
own
clarify.
man. Okay.
All right.
Our next stop is the Temple of Ione after this.
Temple of Io.
I suppose I would have taken Frederick like in at least through the door to see all of this. Because I want him to witness these things.
Fair enough. I'm gonna jump back to Team Manticore and have them finish out the round of initiative. And
Alrighty.
you guys.
Phew. We're over time here.
11.
Do you need to go?
Well, I can go. You can finish up with them. That's fine. You don't need me for Manticore.
Yeah, we can. All right, that's fine. I'll capture it all on the stream for you, Thomas. But yeah, he can do their last round, and then we can call it.
Okay.
That puts
I mean, if you guys want, I could just do their Manticore fight. That way, you guys don't have to sit through it
Next time.
next time.
That's up to them. In any event, for the first, good night, Thomas.
No.
Nighttime.
Night, Thomas.
Night.
In regards to finishing the Manticore fight, or finishing up initiative for the Manticore fight, being that I've already gone, am I good to hop off because there is someone here?
Well, yes. Then I guess if people would rather wait until next time to finish the fight in its entirety, we can do that.
Yeah, you can just do that all in one go next time, I think.
All right. I would like to finish off this round of initiative though with Vasilisa and Amelie's actions.
Mhm.
But nothing left can attack Al because she's hidden.
Yep.
So you can leave if you wish.
Alright. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful evening, guys.
Alright.
Right.
All right. So Vasil. Oh wait, no. I need to do the baby Manticore's turn.
Pull me back to that map so I can see.
Right. Oh. No. Okay. So the baby Manticore will kind of run around over here and shoot 2 more tail spikes at you, Dirk.
God damn it, Dirk's gonna die.
Paladins always do.
It got a 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Okay.
You need me
Take
casting shield
4
on you.
points of piercing damage. That was almost max.
Boof.
Will a 14 hit?
A 14 will not hit. My AC is 18.
Okay. So then it misses with its second tail spike.
How you doing there, Dirk?
Dirk looks like he has seen better days. He is most assuredly bloody at this point.
Interrupted dinner.
Alright. Vasilisa, you're up.
Okay.
I mean, Dirk's supposed getting the short end of the stick because he's the only thing they can see. Oh, wait, that's not true. I forgot what the light Lady Amelie was producing. Oops. Not bad.
They don't have a particularly good, shot at her if the mother was trying to protect the small one, and the small one doesn't want to get away from the mother, though.
Yeah.
And by like a good shot, I mean
No, and
any
this
shot.
one would also move back to here after it fired. Just kind of
So-
poking its head out and firing off a couple spots.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. Make the attack roll.
It's a 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Okay, so that's 46.
I assume you're aiming for the big one, but I don't know.
Yes. Plus 5 is 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14.
14. 14 points of damage, you say?
Yep.
And it says, ah!
Oh god.
It lets out a cry of pain as as it's seared by the holy light.
And it is providing advantage on the next attack.
Oh, go ahead. Because I can do a bonus action, right?
Yep. So long as it's not a spell. That's not like as long as if it's a spell, it has to be a cantrip. Otherwise, it can't be a spell.
Even if it says bonus action on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the way that casting multiple spells in a single turn goes is that you can cast multiple spells as long as all but one of them are a cantrip during your particular turn. So if you have a bonus action spell, you could cast an action cantrip. But you cast an action spell, so you don't have a spell that you can cast as your bonus action.
Nope. Okay.
Well, casting is tough.
Never mind. I'm done.
Lady Amelie, you're up.
Okay. I don't think I can see the manticores.
That's
you
right. You cannot, because wait, what's the description for guiding bolt?
Flash of light streaks towards creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against target. On a hit, target takes 46 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Okay, so you can see the big manticore because it has dim light on it.
Okay.
I will light it up.
Thank you.
Let's see. Mitts, low light, 5 feet. Can you see it?
Oh shit, that's really far away.
You can move.
Yeah. So
Oh wait, now I can't see anything.
You guys might need to move your tokens and then move them back.
Weird.
I can only move 50 feet, right?
You can only move 30.
feet, unless you want to move, unless you want to dash as your action, in which case you can move a total of 60 feet, but you wouldn't be able to cast a spell.
I guess I'm gonna dash because I don't remember where I was, and I'm really far back.
I think you were like right here.
I only move 20 feet. So you still have a good bit.
What? Wait. How much are the squares again?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Oh, shit.
So you have one more square you can move, and then after that you'd have to dash.
Okay.
Or thing. Square.
Alright, looks like the big manticore is also now covered in some of your light.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh. Weird.
it should be.
My thing's not showing my light quite reaching that far.
Yeah, because it does circles instead of
Ah!
squares, which bugs me.
Okay. Either way, that's within range.
Yes.
Yep.
And you get to attack with advantage.
Better and better. Yeah, you right. Ice Knife. We gonna hit them both, boy! Ice
Dirk
Knife
didn't
level
say
2,
that.
let's go!
So much ice knife.
It's the best spell.
This ice knife is 9,000.
Okay, Ice Knife level 2.
Level.
Level 2.
It's 9,000.
At the,
The adult is what will give you advantage.
yeah, the big one.
Yep, so roll your attack.
Okay. That is... Hit, yeah. What? Okay, that's an 8.
On the die or in total?
Wait, what?
On the die or in total? Like,
I'm rolling... Wait, I'm confused. What the fuck am I rolling?
you need to roll to hit. Roll a d20 and add your spell attack modifier.
And then roll it again.
Oh yeah, do I roll with disadvantage right now?
No,
No.
advantage.
Roll
No,
two
but-
d20s, pick the higher.
For my issue, do I need to roll with disadvantage?
No, because it's not been enough days yet.
Okay. Okay. Plus... Da, da, da. $16 to hit?
Roll a second time. And see if you get something
Oh,
higher. And choose
correct.
the higher dice.
16?
$16 will hit. Roll damage.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, my elbow. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-mm. You getting
Snap,
creepy?
crackle, pop.
Hey, I rolled a 10.
Arthritis.
Hey,
Oh,
Sam.
Yep.
I forgot. What's Tyra's actual name?
I don't think he likes talking about it.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Okay.
that to be used.
He used Tira.
Fair enough.
So I roll a 10 for damage on the,
Alright. And let me
Yeah,
roll. And roll
piercing.
saves. What is your save DC?
Save is Dex 13.
Darn, they rolled 14. So, the big manticore takes 10 damage.
Both of them got 14 on their saves?
Yes, they both rolled 11s.
Damn.
Wait, you roll for that? I thought they just had to have a Dex higher than 13.
No, so it's a saving throw. So they roll a d20 and add their dex saving throw.
Oh.
If you look on your character sheet on the top left, you'll see a saving throw section.
Mm.
So they would roll their dex for one of those ones.
Man, this fucking spell sucks. I'm sick and tired of everybody not fucking... Ah.
The problem
It
isn't the
whatever.
spell, the problem is your save DC. Are you...
It worked on the wolves pretty well.
Did it? I don't remember it doing shit.
I mean, it knocked most of them down to half health.
Whatever, that's it. That's my turn, I'm done.
I mean, you still did 10 damage. That's a fair amount. That's the most anyone's done to this thing in a single hit so far.
I just did 14.
I forgot about that 14. Did
It's
I
the second most thing.
Let me check something. Did I actually deal the 14 damage? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Or no, your javelin missed. So yeah, I did deal the 14. So second most. Still, 10's nothing to scoff at.
So is it dead or?
It's not dead. It's not even bloodied yet.
Oh, whatever.
Unless you were aiming at the big one, right?
Uh-huh.
Then yeah, it's not dead.
The little one is frail.
Alright, and that is it for today. As next to
Hooray.
Al, and Al has left.
Good job, everybody.
We did the murder.
Did
Well,
the
we
murder.
began the murder.
We haven't murdered
Yeah,
anything
murder.
yet.
You've not yet killed the younglings.
Sam,
What?
remind me what the formula for save DCs is. I thought it's
8 plus proficiency plus your bonus.
okay. That's what I thought.
So a typical save DC for this level is 13.
Yeah, 13 is pretty normal for this
Okay.
level. I have 12.
Making sure.
12.
It's just unfortunate because this particular spell, it's saved for, none.
Yeah.
It's supposed to save for half.
Well, that's because it's
Yeah.
got a second component. I was gonna say it's because it's a cantrip, but it's not. I was gonna say it's got a second component.
Yeah.
Has 2 chances to deal damage. Okay. Wasn't sure. I was just... What? Alright, now everything makes...
Yeah, and these also just happen to have decent decks because they're beasts.
Alright, good job, everybody.
Thank you all for coming.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Our first miss.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Yep. See y'all next week.
Alright,
Should
I'm
be fun.
ending the stream.